This is Fred Beck from Fred Society, and today I'm very lucky to be joined by Gary Cully. So, Gary, how's the week been?
Yeah, good, good. I'm sporting a bit of a cold at the minute, but other than that, I'm all good. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get well soon. So, what I want to know is, like, everyone does interviews about the boxing, but no one really asks like kind of people's life outside of boxing. When you're not boxing, what do you like to do?
Literally, man, I spend most of my time either chilling with my dog or just where's can I let me try change this. Literally just sitting here. I'm watching literally blood, sweat and tears Crawford versus Port. So either watching boxing, training boxing, off with my dog.
Okay, it's pretty much people didn't ask because they don't say boxing anyway. Well, did you take your dog? How long? For my dog, yeah, I take him for a walk. Well, my mum, I take him for a walk for an hour in the morning and then like a short walk in the evening. Is that how you walk your dog?
Yeah, well, I bring my dog most places with me as well. Like I had him in the gym today. I was training in the gym this morning. He was and brought him for a nice walk and then brought him home. So going to the gym or if I'm going to meet a friend or something like that, he'll come with me as well. So he's with me all the time. Just yeah, I always have him beside me on the lead. He's my protection.
You know, you probably don't need any protection. All right, so how are things in the gym then, Gary? See, considering you bring a dog along them.
Yeah, good man. I've just been training away. I was supposed to fight November 5th. Picked up a little bit of an injury, so that kept me out of that. So I was hoping to get it back out before Christmas, and I'm open to getting back out before Christmas. If anything pops up, I'm in the gym. I'm ready. I'm fit. I'm strong. I'm waiting to go. But if not, I'll be out early New Year. Some exciting things in the pipeline. So yeah, next year is going to be a big year for me.
Yeah, and your last out, I believe it was June, and obviously your opponent retired in the corner. Was that kind of frustrating at all, not being able to get the ring time in?
Yeah, I kind of knew going in. We were struggling for opponents coming up to that fight, and we'd managed to nail Simeon down, and he'd been in with top level opponents. But I kind of knew once I started going through the gears, I like to start my fights fast, and I kind of knew if I started going through the gears quite early, he probably would do that. So it was no surprise to me. But obviously, the more ring time, the better. I need to go through the rounds, and I need a bit more experience before I step up to world level. So yeah, obviously it's a little bit frustrating as well. But look, you can't complain if you're getting stoppage wins. You can't complain about that either.
Yeah, sure. Stoppage win always looks good as well. It's what the people want. No, obviously people do like a decision win, but everyone always likes to get a stoppage win. And I checked your box rec. You're number 47 in the world. Considering you haven't fought outside of kind of Britain, who do you plan to go in with next? I know it's very hard. Obviously, NTK management, they're very good. You have linked to a fight with Maxi Hughes a while back. Obviously, now he's IBO champ and British champ. Is that a fight you still want?
Yeah, I've been calling for that fight, but I don't think Max wants any part of it. We were supposed to fight back before COVID. Maxi pulled out of that fight for whatever reason, and then he went down. He had a good run, I had a good run, and he's now picked up the IBO. So look, fair play to him. I respect him. He's a great fighter. But if I was in his position right now, I wouldn't want any part of a fight with me either. So I can understand where he's coming from. But yeah, aside from that, like somebody who's ahead of me in the rankings, maybe the guy who Maxi just fought, Straffon, because I fought Katochikov obviously after Maxi did and got him out in the second round, and Maxi went to punch with him. I think Maxi went to punch with Straffon as well, and I reckon I could do him quite early as well. So maybe a fight like that for me next. Start pushing towards the type of a Maxi Hughes fight who holds them sort of titles and them sort of belts, you know.
Yeah, I mean the British Championship, the British belt is a very historic belt. I mean every boxer kind of wants to win that belt on the way up.
I don't. I'm Irish.
Still, you still want to get a belt though.
Nah, keep the British belt. I don't want that British belt.
So you want the European belt next then?
Yeah, I hold WBO European. I hold the Irish title and the WBO European, but I'd like to fight for the EBU, the lineal European belt, if you want to call it that. I'd also like to climb quite high again in the WBO rankings. I'm ranked 11 with the WBO, so I'd like to start climbing them rankings and get into the top 10 and then the top 5 by the end of next year. The EBU belt is one I've always wanted to win as well. So, yeah, anyone that holds a belt, yeah, that's who I want.
Yeah, the EBU belt is a nice belt. The club, and it's a nice blue belt. I can see what you mean. Well, actually, before I get your thoughts, a couple of other obviously your lightweight. Before I get your thoughts on a couple of other lightweight matchups, how do you think yourself would do against kind of the likes of Devin Haney or Lopez or even Jojo Diaz, who's fighting Devin Haney upcoming soon?
I was actually I was looking at Jojo Diaz quite closely for a fight, maybe, and maybe not next fight, but possibly the one after that. Yeah, look, I believe I'm right up there with them. Maybe they've got a little bit more experience than I've got. But yeah, skill wise, I'm right up there, and I'm ready for them skill wise. I probably need another fight or two to go. Like you said at the start of the interview, 8 rounds, 10 rounds. I've been the 8-round distance once, but other than that, it's kind of been all early nights for me so far. So I kind of need to go maybe 8 rounds, 10 rounds, and yeah, I'm right up there, and I'm ready for them, I think.
Yeah, you're kind of a victim of your own success in a way. But even though you've been scheduled for an 8-round fight, you still get them out very early. And so, how do you think Jojo Diaz does against Devin Haney then?
I think Haney wins quite comfortable, to be honest with you. He's too quick, too smart, too good. Jojo Diaz is a good fighter, don't get me wrong, but I don't believe he's elite. I think I do rate Haney. I think he's elite level, and I don't think Diaz is there. So I think Haney on a quite comfortable points decision. He's a tough guy, so I don't see him getting him out there, but quite comfortable on points.
Yeah, I mean, Devin Haney, he will go for the stoppage, though, as you saw against Linares. He was outboxing him quite comfortably. And then obviously in the later rounds, I think it was round 10 or 9, he did try and go for the stoppage. And just one more lightweight fight before I let you go. Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos. How do you see that fight kind of playing out?
Yeah, that's a good one. It's got me interested, to be fair. I watched Kambosos and Lee Selby quite closely, so I've been kind of following Kambosos ever since. But I was on the fence, but I think Teo has a little bit too much for him. But it's one of them. I'd be very, very surprised if Diaz comes out and beats Haney. But if we see that Kambosos comes out and beats Teo, I actually won't be that surprised. It's one that I think is quite close. And could go either way, but I do fancy Teo on it.
And what's good about those two fights, they're both on the zone, right? So if you watch it live or to watch the proper fight, you can just watch it in the morning because the zone, you just click on the app. And because normally, say you're waking up in the morning, you have to wake up for it 4 a.m. Or if you watch it in the morning, you just click on YouTube and you kind of see who wins with a thumbnail or how long it lasts. But it's good about the zone. You have to wake up for it.
Yeah, I'm always so bad. I go straight onto Twitter and find out who wins before I actually watch the fight back. I can't hold off it, but yeah, I get what you mean in that one.
Yeah, it is annoying on Instagram, Twitter, any sort of social media, or even your mates just messaging you. And
Yeah.
I like to watch all the kind of boxing documentaries. You've seen the recent Showtime epilogue of Nello versus Plant.
Just watched it last night. Yeah, I love them. Literally just saying to my missus a few minutes ago, these Showtime. It's Top Rank now that's doing this Blood, Sweat and Tears with Crawford and Porter. But these shows leading up to fights and after fights are very, very interesting.
I'm guessing you've watched all the old 24/7s then.
Yeah, Mayweather 24/7s was my thing, man. I've watched them all 10 times.
Yeah, Mayweather, De La Hoya, those are probably the best ones, 24/7, because they kind of get very into it. But matching boxing, they do it as well now. Like kind of every big promotional company do it, Showtime, Top Rank, Matchroom. So when you box one of those, you'll be on it. That'd be pretty cool to watch yourself one of those.
Yeah, for sure. Just to have a camera following you as well, and seeing a day in the life, because a lot of people don't realize what it actually takes to be at that level, to fight at a high level. So it is interesting to, like me watching this. It's no shock to me, but it's still interesting. But for somebody who doesn't fight, it's a big eye opener to see what we do on a daily basis.
Yeah, it is very interesting to see what the fighters go for, especially all the cutting weight and stuff like that. But you had your YouTube channel, but you haven't posted on it in a while. What's going on with that?
Yeah, I'm just literally saying that to me. I think I'm so busy, I have so much going on, and I just kind of neglect things. But I need to get back on it. I was literally only saying it there about 10 minutes ago that I need to get back on the YouTube. So expect one this week, and hopefully fingers crossed then for the couple of weeks after. I had a lot of good content, but it's just coming to editing it. Editing it takes time. So you can shoot the content, no problem, but it's putting it all together into a vlog that takes a little bit of time. But yeah, I'm on it. Don't worry.
Okay, I'm doing a media course at college. You can always say if you have enough time, you can send the stuff over to me, and I can edit it for you if you need.
I might take you up on that and pop you over a few videos.
That's really all right then. I'll put your YouTube channel in the description with your Instagram. But apart from that, where can people find you? You got anything else coming up? Any sponsors you want to shout out or anything like that?
Yeah, all my sponsors. Here's one beside me here now. Full Circle Hemp CBD beside me at all times. Gives me 10-hour sleeps every night. So shout out to Full Circle. Shout out to you and the Tree Health and Fitness, the gym. Shout out to all the lads there. And yeah, just everybody who helps me along the way, man.
Yeah, certainly the sponsors do help, but I'm sure we'll catch up soon then, Gary. Thanks for your time, mate.
Yeah, cheers, Fred. Thank you, pal.